Good evening. I'm Chanel, vehicle title expert and owner of Wisdom and Authority Title Solutions. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I thank you in advance for subscribing. Tonight, I will be talking about what a bonded title is and applying for a bonded title. So, a bonded title is a title that is supported or secured by a bond, normally a cash or surety bond, as required by DMV. Normally, a bonded title is the approach that someone would take if they bought a vehicle without a title, or they have an improper title, a title that has mistakes on it, or vehicle title skipping. Okay. Now, one thing you want to keep in mind before you apply for a bonded title is you want to reach out to your state first, reach out to the DMV in your state, make sure they offer a bonded title, because you don't want to go through the process and they don't even offer that. So be very careful. Reach out to your state first. If your state does not offer a bonded title option, then unfortunately you will either be without recourse or you need to go through another route that they have available to you. Okay. When it comes to the process, make sure you get all of the necessary forms and requirements and fee expectations from the DMV. And once you have all of those things and you understand what you have, then you can go to the bond company or your insurance company and file the bond accordingly. Now, this step is very critical because you want to make sure the bond is for the correct amount in question as required by DMV. Most states want that bond amount to be at 2.5 times the value of the vehicle that you have. Again, 2.5 times the value of the vehicle that you have. So whatever that vehicle's value is, 2.5 times of that vehicle amount or value. Very important. Now, some states will require more or less depending on your state. So again, you got to look at the requirements and not just guesstimate or assume. Another important piece is the state will require that bond to be in place for 3 years, 3 consecutive years. Some states want more, but the general standard is 3 years. That bond has to be in place and it cannot be canceled. So once you have the filing at the bond company or the insurance company, then you can go to DMV, submit their forms and the DMV forms and the applicable fees associated with, getting the title at the DMV. During this final stages of the process, DMV will do their research to make sure that the vehicle is not stolen and to make sure no fraud was present. And also, I want to share, you want to make sure that you pack some patience because the bonded process is not a quick process. Sometimes it can be a few weeks. It can take a couple months. It really depends on the state, and it depends on if DMV has any backlogs going on at the moment. So again, it's not going to be very quick. If you have any questions pertaining to bonded titles, visit me and my team at wisdomandauthority.com or drop me a line below. Please check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope to hear from you soon.